Alright, here I have a fourth version of a bedrock breaker with the pickle mechanic. It's too high and removes 2 layers of bedrock in one go. You use it like this. Pretty efficient. It's not tileable like my previous designs. You can't plop these down next to each other and use all of them at once. You will have to use this one and then build another one behind it. Reason for this is that when you're doing this particular design, you run into the block push limit really quickly, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 blocks. If I add a third part of the module, the submodule, that's 12 blocks at the push limit, and then you can't attach anything else to it, like the redstone block. You need to push it forward. So I arrived at this design. The reason I thought this was necessary is that I was using this design to remove the top layer of bedrock on MLX, and after removing about 1,500 bedrock with this, and manually removing netherrack in the layer below with the pickaxe, it was just tedious. I think that's a very good approach if you just need to remove a bit of bedrock, like a few thousand. But we're making a big perimeter, so all of that time spent mining with a pickaxe, even if it's just a few seconds here and there, it piles up and it becomes a lot of time. My plan was to use this to remove the first layer, and then I would build this, which I still think is the best solution for the rest of the bedrock in the nether roof. But now that I've made this, I will be using this to remove the first 2 layers, and then after that you can easily build this one and to remove the rest. One thing to note is that this will only work for the uppermost layer, because like it will stick to blocks on this height. But if you build it on the top layer, this layer will just be bedrock. Even if you have some netherrack down here, it won't disturb it, as long as this layer is entirely immovable. It will work. And well, that works for the top layer. So yeah, to build it, you preferably will use iron trapdoors, but to make those you need to do this, which is a bit inconvenient for me when I will show it to you. So I will be using regular trapdoors, which also works, but you will have to sneak when you use it. Start off like this, then for each submodule place down some sticky blocks and some solid blocks. We can use netherrack. I like to use iron blocks just because they look nice. Like that. Then place down redstone, regular pistons facing forward, sticky ones facing back, your back module, including the same timing circuit I used in the last version, or well, the last one I made. Observer, sticky piston, observer facing up, piston, and either slime or honey here in the middle. So yeah, even with regular trapdoors, this works pretty well, because as you will only be using one module at a time, you don't have to move around that much. Yeah, hope this is useful to someone, and I hope you have luck in moving your bedrock. Have a good one.